guys, it's Jessica Leichtweisz. I wanted to come on and I wanted to just really quick answer this parent question. This actually came up 3 times this week, and I'm here at a client's house. I'm a few minutes early, so I just wanted to jump on and share this answer live. So this week I've had a lot of parents approach me and talk about what to do when their child is engaging in aggressive tantrums with them. So here's where reinforcement becomes really, really important. Now, in both of these cases, their children were hitting their parents because they wanted to avoid doing work. They wanted to avoid a task, whether for one parent it was sitting somewhere they didn't want to sit. For another parent, it was dinner time. It was eating something they didn't want to eat. And so their children were hitting them, or they were kicking them. They were engaging in some form of really aggressive tantrum. Now, any good ABA therapist will tell you that when your child's acting out, you want to avoid giving them a lot of attention for the behavior, because sometimes the behavior becomes duly reinforced. Now, that's what happened in this case. The child started off engaging in the behavior because he wanted escape. He wanted to get out of doing something, but he wound up liking the consequence. He thought it was funny when he got his parents upset. Now, I'm sure all of us remember as children thinking it was a little bit funny when we get our parents upset sometimes, right? I remember my father's face used to get all red and his hands would shake, and I thought it was hysterical. So I would do more things to get him upset because I wanted to see that reaction I thought was funny. Well, a lot of times that happens with children. So that's why you want to really avoid to give attention for those kind of behaviors. But here's the thing, right? How do you, as a parent, if your child hits you, not respond, to not give attention? It's almost impossible, right? It's just even the startle response, right? If someone hits you or puts your hand in your face, like, you're going to move, you're going to react to it. It's just normal, it's natural. So it can be really challenging as a parent to not react to those tantrums. Plus, it's going to go against all of your instincts. You know, when I was a child, I can't even imagine what would have happened if I would have hit my parents, right? I probably would have done it once and never done it again. I would have learned my lesson, right? But we don't discipline the same way today as we did back then, or our parents did back then. So, you know, we want to really think about how can we make sure that these tantrums don't occur. And that's when reinforcement-based strategies become really, really important. So, you know, I said to my friend and to my client who brought these questions to me, I said, okay, well, what we're going to do is we're going to do everything we possibly can to avoid those tantrums from occurring, because if the tantrums don't occur, they don't have the opportunity to be reinforced. Anytime a behavior occurs, to some degree, it's always reinforced, and it's always more likely that it's going to occur again. So by using a reinforcement-based strategy, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be rewarding the absence of the behavior that we don't want to see. So there's different ways that you can do that. When it comes to like learning to engage in a behavior, or learning to not engage in a behavior, I like to really use what's called like a DRO strategy, where if the child is engaging in any behavior other than, so DRO stands for differential reinforcement of other behavior. So what that means is that the child gets a token or a reward for every time period they do not engage in that behavior, and they can be doing anything else, but as long as they're not engaging in that behavior, they get rewarded, and then they get access to that reward. So that's actually one of the best ways to reduce a behavior, using a DRO strategy. So you might hear your ABA therapist talking about that, and you can, we're going to be sending out more information on what that is as well, so you have more details. So here's what I recommend. If your child is engaging in those aggressive tantrums, if they have the ability to think about it this long, every morning in between the time that they get up and they go to school, they get some sort of token or some sort of sticker, reward if they do a good job, if they don't engage in that tantrum. So then every afternoon, if they're still home from, you know, maybe when they wake up from nap or when they go to school until dinner time, you know, that period of time, again, if they do not engage in that tantrum, they're getting their second sticker. Then their third sticker would be in between dinner time and bedtime. If they're doing a great job there, they get that third sticker. Now, when they get all 3 stickers, they get rewarded for something before bedtime. Now, you know, you could modify the intervals a little bit in order to make it more effective for your family. So if your child, for example, is earning dessert after dinner, maybe you want to start it from the night before. Or, you know, if your child is earning maybe 15 minutes of laptop before bedtime or iPad before bedtime, although studies show that it's not the best idea to use the iPad before you go to bed. But if that's maybe what your child's earning, or maybe it's, you know, staying in, whatever it is, up an extra 10 minutes, 15 minutes, that's something that your child can earn. So that's what I would recommend in order to avoid those tantrums from occurring. That would be the best strategy for not reinforcing and not giving attention to the behaviors. Because to some degree, no matter what, if your child's hitting you, no matter what, if your child's engaging in a tantrum, to some degree it will be reinforced, you will be giving it attention, and it's going to be more likely to happen again. So that's my answer. Avoid it, use reinforcement. Proactive strategies are always preferred by any good therapist, and they're the best ones and most effective ones to work. So I hope that helps. I hope you love these Facebook Lives. I apologize for the light I can tell that the light in this video isn't that great, and I couldn't control that right now, but I just wanted to come on. I had these extra few minutes, and I wanted to answer those questions. To me, it's more important to get their questions answered than to really anything else in the quality of these videos. So if you love these videos and you like this information, there are ways you can reach out to me. Now, I am no longer able to accept emails. I've been getting a ton of emails. So what I would, suggest, go on to Facebook, Hope Education Services, search for it. I am on there. I read all the comments. I respond to the questions on there. Also, if you want to stay in touch, you can jump onto my weekly newsletter. I send out emails every week with tips and information that's only available to my email subscribers. There's things that I post on my blog at hopeeducationservices.com. There's stuff on my YouTube channel, parenttrainingvideos.com, but there's special insider content that you can only get if you're a subscriber to my email list. So go into my website, hopeeducationservices.com, go under free resources, pick an ebook, download it for free, that'll automatically subscribe you to my newsletter, and we can be in touch and stay in touch every week. I hope you make it an amazing day. Again, get in contact with me on social media. I love to answer your questions, and that's it. Take care.